was Stefan? Hi.
I'm so sorry for the wait.
No
It
problem.
was a little bit confusing getting back. Thank you so much.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. A little tired after that walk. It's like 11 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't terrible, but
What's going on there?
we're from Purdue University and we
Okay.
had a little thing on the water with our fraternity. So yeah, there's a bunch of people calling Ubers over there, but like the exact place where we got let off, we were on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
No Ubers can go there,
Oh,
so we
okay.
had to walk a ways to just be able to call somebody.
The fact that it was like 100 people.
You guys go to the
Same
Hammond
time.
campus or?
Asking for
No, we go to the West Lafayette.
Oh, West Lafayette.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours away, no traffic, something like that. It's not bad.
Something like that.
You live in the city?
No, I live in Indiana, Munster, Indiana. So
Oh, yeah.
University is like not too far from where I live.
Yeah, I last summer I lived on the Hammond campus because I had a
Okay.
job in Homewood. Yeah, I had a job in Homewood, so I commute Indiana to
Okay.
Chicago every single day. It's a lot cheaper out there. It's a
Yeah.
lot more manageable.
Yeah.
So random.
You originally from there?
No, I'm originally from Pakistan.
Or? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
When'd you come to the U.S.?
Almost 10 years ago now.
Okay. Do you like it better here or back home?
Yeah, I like it better here.
Okay. Yeah, because I know we've talked to some people who they definitely want to go back.
Oh,
Especially
Yeah, they
some
were
of our
wanting
friends
to
that came here for school and then
Uh-huh.
they want to go back. They don't
Oh, okay.
necessarily like the life here. Did your family move as well, or are they still back in
Yeah,
Pakistan?
but no, my family is
Alcohol
here.
on her
Okay, yeah.
post.
That's
It's
nice.
hilarious. She just.
One of my brother, he lives in London, and
Oh, really?
the rest of us we live
Is
Yeah.
she?
You ever visit?
here. Yeah, I have been to London 3 times.
Really? That's.
Yeah.
I heard it's really nice.
Yeah.
I've never been out of the U.S. before. I don't even have a
Okay.
passport, so.
Oh, you don't even have passport.
Yeah.
You should get it, man.
I know. Well, I gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still in college, so I don't really got the money to go traveling
Right,
yet. But
yeah.
as soon as I get out, I'll
Once you
get a job.
graduate, get a job, then you.
Then I'll definitely be traveling, especially when I'm young.
Yeah.
I have a friend from London. He says it's great, so
Yeah.
I'll try to go over there. At least
I,
once.
I like
I think
London
she
for
just
like
now.
for traveling.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't want to live there.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
that's fair.
US is the best place to live.
Eddie is not like that.
That's
Eddie
fair.
is-
Everything is too congested. The streets are too small.
Yeah.
Nice.
And your cars are small. So I don't like it. I mean, like for traveling is good.
Yeah.
You go visit there, but no, I cannot live in London.
We have a lot of friends who
Mm-hmm.
go to Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, have you ever been traveling around Europe a lot, or? not
Yeah, I
really?
have been to France. I have been to Switzerland. I have been
Oh,
to Norway, Iceland, and, and UK.
Okay.
Where's your favorite place been?
One of my favorite place is Iceland, then
I've heard
Swi-
great things from
Yeah.
Iceland.
then Switzerland, and then Norway. I like the
Do you like to
nature.
ski?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like nature.
Yeah, I have a friend who just went to Switzerland for spring
Oh,
break, and they were doing a
nice.
lot of hiking up in the mountains. They
Yeah,
took some
yeah.
really cool pictures.
But Switzerland is like everywhere you go, there's a lot of tourists.
Yeah.
Norway and Iceland, there's a lot of remote places. You just go there and you know like very few people. You just being yourself.
Yeah.
And I like that kind of experience. Like we're not too much tourists. You know,
I get you. You ever go backpacking at all?
backpacking no. Last trip I went to Japan. That was
Really?
that was last year, October.
I'm sure you've tried a lot of different food. Though.
Oh yeah, Japan is a whole different world.
Yeah. I always see one of our buddies, one of the hats here. They always send me a bunch of pictures. I know they got a lot of vending machines there. They
Yeah,
just send
yeah,
you
vending
pictures
machines, and
stuff.
there's like a restaurants. They arrange like like single people coming and eating in like one table.
Oh yeah, like the kind of like the cub
yeah,
type thing.
yeah.
Did you go to one of the restaurants
Yeah,
like that?
I went there. So that was a noodle place, ramen noodle.
Yeah.
So it's like you just go there and there's like a booth and there's a window in front of you. They open it and they don't say nothing. They just like, and on the side of the booth they have a like kind of tags.
Yeah.
So whatever you wanna say, you just ring the bell and just say that.
That's nice.
Even you can, there's a tag like this place is too noisy, so you know, like they maybe they will make people not talk. So, yeah.
That sounds like a good time.
And their noodle was also good. I don't remember the name, but it's very famous in Japan. That place.
Do you have any places you like around here, like Chicago?
In
or
Chicago?
do you go to Indianapolis ever?
Yeah, I've been to Indianapolis many times because you know, like I live in Indiana.
Yeah.
So every time like anything comes up, if we have to go for a big hospital,
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
they send us to Indianapolis.
All right.
So yeah, I have been to Indianapolis a lot. Chicago, I mean like
Where?
it's like a bean. You can go bean, Riverwalk. If you guys want to go for
Venice.
Skydeck, so there's like John Hancock building. You see the two towers?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the John Hancock, and the tallest building is Willis Tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any food recommendations around
Food
here?
recommendation. Like, what do you like? That's the, you know, like you wanna eat pizza or you wanna eat like a Chicago style pizza, or if you guys wanna try. I don't know if you guys have Portillo's in Indianapolis.
I think there
Yeah, we
is
always
one.
There is,
I
but
don't
if you
go
wanna
often.
try, because it's the main, you know, like Illinois thing.
Yeah.
Portillo's.
Yeah.
So you guys can try Portillo's. They have a good Italian beef.
Yeah, I went a
And-
lot.
Yeah.
I went a lot in the summer. That was the place to go. That when they
Yeah.
took us out for company lunch and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Out at home.
For pizza, I can recommend you Aurelio's is a good pizza too. But if you want to try the like a deep dish, Giordano's,
Yeah, I've heard a lot
And,
about that place. Yeah.
Luminari's, and Connie's Pizza is also good.
Do you spend a lot of time in Chicago, or do you just stay in Munster mostly?
And so I work in Chicago most of the time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't take Uber in that part of, you know, like where I live.
Oh yeah.
So I have to come to Chicago City.
You got any trips planned for this summer?
Not yet, but I'm going next month. I'm going to New York.
Okay, yeah.
But I have been to New York a lot of time. But my friends, they want to go again. So I thought, okay.
That's fair. I'm from New Jersey, so I've been to New York a lot.
Okay.
I'm a little sick of it now.
Yeah.
I've been too many times, so it's nice to.
I've been 3 times before.
Okay.
But they like one of my friend. He just got married. His wife, she just came from Pakistan, and she wanna see you in New York. So they're making a plan. So I said, okay, let's go.
What have you done there?
In New York, I have been, you know, like the Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
and you know, different things. I don't even, you know, like know the name of places right now, but what is called the one, like where is a stock exchange?
Oh yeah,
New York
I know what you're
Stock
talking
Avenue?
about.
Yeah, there, and the Twin Towers, which, you know, like got
Yeah.
unfortunately damaged there.
Have you ever been to any like concerts? Not
Concert,
specifically there, but like.
No, in Chicago I have been to Coldplay concert.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one that I want to go to. I've seen videos of it.
Oh,
He's a
it's
really
an
good
amazing
performer.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been there. I have been to 2 times Coldplay concert.
Really?
Yeah. And one time when I was in London, Jay Sean was performing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I attended his concert there. Other than that, I have never attended any
Those are good ones to go to.
concert. Yeah.
That's nice. I haven't been into any concerts in New York
Oh.
City, but I go to MSG a decent amount for basketball games.
What would you recommend in New York? Other than Times Square, Statue of Liberty, because I have seen that. Any other places you want to recommend for this?
Well, one of the biggest ones. I don't know if this is your style, but when I was a little kid, I used to go to Broadway a lot to see the shows.
Okay.
That's always a good time, but not everybody's a big fan of that.
What's your favorite Broadway show?
I don't have a favorite.
Are you a Hamilton guy?
No. But other than that, I don't know the names of them, but there are a decent amount of really good museums out there.
Okay.
I think they're in the Manhattan Midtown area.
Okay.
That's great.
There's this.
History Museum.
Well, I'm assuming you've been to Central Park, right?
Okay.
Have you been to Central Park?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think it's gotten a lot worse. But as a kid, I used to go to the Bronx Zoo all the time,
Okay.
and it's a huge zoo. It's really nice.
What is this? It's something called Dumbo something? It's a neighborhood something like that. It's a Brooklyn Bridge
I know.
view.
I just never got
It's
to
called
wait until
Dumbo,
it
Bumbo, I
has-
don't know,
okay, this is
something
fine.
like that.
Because
Have
it's
you
I'm
heard of
not.
it?
I'm not. No.
Oh yeah, that's in my list right now. That's what I'm thinking. I was seeing, like this called Dumbo or I don't know, Bumbo or
Even
something.
looking
What is
It's
it?
like
Just
a
like
street and
Still,
and
this makes sense.
the bridge right in front of like you can see the view of bridge. from there.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think it's called Dumbo.
Really?
That's what it's called.
I don't know.
Okay.
Living in New York. My dad
It depends
called
what
and said,
area.
I
I'm
just
only
saw
really
CBS
familiar
Sunday
with
morning.
Manhattan and
Okay.
Midtown a lot.
Video about
All right.
this show called
And then I occasionally go in for.
Mhm.
I'm a big baseball fan, so I'll
Okay.
go in for a baseball game.
All right.
But I mean, you pretty much hit the biggest spots. That's why it's like if you keep going, there's really not a lot to do unless you spend money to go see a show or something like that, and that's just like it gets.
Can you do kayaking on that lake? Like, it's a lake or beach? It's an ocean, right?
In the city, it's not the ocean. It'll be the Hudson River at one point, which I wouldn't do that. That's a
Oh.
little dirty. But I think there's another body of water that you definitely can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the best was it's very far away, but in northern New York, where my mom's from, we used to go out on one of the Great Lakes. I forgot which one it is, but that's really nice. But you definitely have to pick and choose where you go.
Yeah.
Some places obviously not the nicest.
I guess we're gonna see the same things like we have seen in the last trip because my friend's wife, she just came from Pakistan like
Yeah.
last week.
And she hasn't seen anything.
Yeah,
yet,
she
so you
hasn't
gotta,
seen anything. Yeah, so
you gotta hit the
maybe we
classic
gotta go the
stops,
same
yeah.
thing: Times Square, Brooklyn Bridge,
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty.
Have you been to DC at all?
DC, yeah.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. There.
Yeah.
I went.
So
when I
that's
was
what
in
we
high
did.
school.
Like my friend, he lives in Virginia.
Yeah.
So that's first we go Virginia, we see the DC, like in a one day,
Yeah.
and then go to New York. That's what we most of the time
Okay,
do.
yeah. That's a good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only bad thing is we drove there.
Mm-hmm.
The traffic is insane.
Yeah.
New York City traffic's pretty bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as the DC.
Maybe
traffic.
this time is gonna be a different experience because this time my friends are saying that we're gonna take trains.
Yeah.
Whole other trips we took before we like going paying for the parkings.
Yeah.
So I guess this time we taking trains, so it might be a different kind of experience.
It's a lot easier to
Yeah.
get place to place.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot quicker. Some of the trains though with all the lines are really confusing.
Okay.
So you just if you have somebody who really knows what they're doing, it's nice. Otherwise,
Okay.
it takes a little bit to figure it out.
Yeah. It took me 4 or 5 days to figure out in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the worst too because
Yeah.
they speak a completely different
So
language.
Yeah.
Do they speak a decent amount of English there?
No, like a lot of people they don't know. So what
Yeah.
we were, I went with my friends. So what we were doing, like we using Google Translator for everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that worked.
In like in a mall or something, like I went to H&M there.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were, like the people who were working in H&M, they were talking in English. But if you, like just talking to some random people, they don't know English a
I know,
lot.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's fair.
So we had to use Google Translator everywhere.
And that worked. Because I know it doesn't always translate like 100% how they would say it.
Yeah, but people were understanding it, so yeah.
Enough,
And a lot of time we were using Google Translator, the camera thing for reading.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For-
That's really
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I think they added it like 3 years back or something like that. It's really helpful. Where do you want to go? Like one place
Now
the most?
now
Yeah, because you've already been to a lot of places. I'm sure you
Hawaii.
wanna go more.
Hawaii.
Okay, yeah. I have a
In
bunch of
United
friends
States, I
from
want to
there.
go to Hawaii, Montana. I have never been to Florida.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
that's where I want to go.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you would love Montana.
yeah.
Montana, Wyoming, that area.
Yeah, that's
if you go to
beautiful.
Yellowstone, it's
Oh, yeah,
really,
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, that's what I heard. My wife.
Oh, I
she
said
al-
Montana, Wyoming. No, keep going.
Sorry.
No, go
What
ahead.
you were saying?
I was saying something.
Oh,
But,
okay. So the geyser in what is it's in sorry where it is in Wyoming, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I seen that in Iceland too.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a geyser too. And when I went there, I ate the horse meat, whale meat, and puffin meat. Jeez.
What was your favorite?
Horse meat, I would
Horse
say.
meat was?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So they made it like a steak. So horse meat and
Okay.
whale meat, it was like cooked like a steak. So I liked horse meat better than a
And how
whale.
was puffin?
Puffin, they were like a kind of
Like strips?
yeah, strips, like long strips. That was an appetizer.
Oh.
So it had like a little salt and what is the sauce called?
Was it kind of fishy?
No, it was smoky. Like they smoked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. So they served with like a long stripes of it, the puffin chest, and it has a salt and what is it called mustard, salt
Okay,
and
yeah.
mustard sauce. Yeah, it's the restaurant called Three Courts. If you guys ever wanna go and try it in a Reykjavik, it's called Three Courts.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody eating puffin
Yeah.
or whale before.
Basically, like when we were doing a road trip there, so in United States you see a lot of cows, right?
Yeah.
In a farms. So I see more horses than cow. I was like, why we see like a lot of horses? Maybe people eat it here. So when I googled it and it come up that people eat horses there, so I was like, let's give it a shot.
Might as well.
Yeah, let's see how
You
does
gotta
it
at least
taste.
try it.
Yeah.
When you get off work for the day, do you go back home or do you normally stay around the city?
No, I go home.
Okay.
So there's an option in an app like that you can put your home address and it start giving ride towards your home.
Okay.
So that's what I do. So I usually get a ride from if I'm in downtown towards the south side, someone is going.
Yeah.
So then I take a couple of rides and I just turn off my app and go home.
That's fair. Do you want to stay around this area for a while or do you want to move around a little bit?
Oh no, I like it.
Okay,
Where I'm
that's fair.
staying in Munster, I like it. It's peaceful. Cities too, like I don't like to live in cities. It's too
Yeah.
much traffic, sound, noises.
When I was living in Hammond, one of my buddies was living in Munster, so I was there a lot. It's very nice.
Yeah.
This is a nice, peaceful town.
Yeah.
There's still a decent amount of stuff to do there.
And city is very expensive, like
Oh, yeah,
the,
yeah.
the rent is expensive, gas
Yeah.
is expensive, everything is expensive here.
My brother right out of college, he's like 20. He's 23 right now, about to turn 24. He got a job in New York City, but he still had to stay at home because even if he wanted to live in the city, he wouldn't be making enough money.
Yeah.
Like it's almost impossible. So
Yeah, my sister-in-law, she works in a downtown.
yeah.
So she takes South Shore line from Indiana and she comes to
Yeah.
downtown for working every day.
That's what everybody
Yeah,
did.
that's what everyone does.
Yeah.
And Indiana taxes are low, like property
Oh,
taxes
yeah,
are
yeah.
very low.
over, did you immediately settle on Indiana, or were you somewhere else first?
So when I came, I was living in Hickory Hills, Illinois,
Okay.
and I stayed there for 6 months, and then we moved to Indiana. Since then, I'm living in Indiana. Now, like, I bought a property in Munster, so
Okay.
you guys should try this restaurant. If you, Nando's,
Oh yeah, that's
that's really
I
good.
know that's big over in the UK.
UK, but I don't know. I have never eaten in UK, but I have eaten in Pakistan, and I come here a lot with my kids and wife. It's
Yeah.
really good. They like grilled chicken. You were asking about the food recommendation.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
thank
so much for the
All right,
ride. It
have a
was
good
nice
one.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Have a good one.
Appreciate it.
You have a great night. Stay
Thank you.
safe.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Hi for Jeremy. How are you doing? This is a drop off area. Or you wanna
So, yeah, this seems right.
yeah, here's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or you wanna go till the end?
Yeah, I'm
So
going through the tunnel. Thank you, I appreciate it.